Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Cooking Nurse, and in today's video we'll be making pork ribs in the oven. I think this recipe is particularly for those who love pork in a different way other than chikalai or just fried with vegetables. So we are going to cut our pork ribs into these small longs, and we are not going to skin it. So it's going to be with its skin, the fatty skin, outer skin. People call it pork belly, anything that you call it. So we'll season it with salt and black pepper. These are like the masters of flavors. So we just rub it all through and then make sure each piece is covered. Now this recipe, I don't know how to call it, but I just tried it once and it was bomb, and I said maybe let me film a video for someone who loves pork but wants to try it in a different way. They will love this recipe, trust me. You can do this with goat's meat also. So we rub all the salt and the black pepper, and you see this skin here, we are not going to put it off. It's what I was talking about. That is what is going to produce the oil that is going to be frying or cooking this pork. So once we are done with that, we line our oven tray with foil paper, and we're just going to lay the ribs right onto the foil, just like that, and make sure, if possible, the skin faces down so that it produces the fat really quick. So we are going to add in some fresh rosemary leaves for the flavors as usual. If you don't want it, you can leave it, and you can add in anything that you want, by the way. So this is going to go into the oven for at least an hour. 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. And on the side, if you don't have barbecue sauce from the supermarkets, we are going to make this sauce, this tomato sauce, that we are going to put in our pork. So first we put on the pork fat on the frying pan and add in grated garlic and ginger and an onion. So after those are mixed together, we are going to go in with our diced tomatoes. You can grate the tomatoes, you can blend the tomatoes before, but I prefer processing mine or blending mine when they are almost done. So we are also going to season the tomatoes with some salt, some little black pepper. We go in with curry powder, put in some turmeric powder, and mix that together. We are going to let it be there for at least 2 to 3 minutes until the tomatoes are tender, and then we can remove it and put it in a processor or a blender, and then we blend it together to make a sauce. So this is how our pork is looking. I'm using a manual food processor or blender. And this is how it's looking. We are done. If you blend this before, it will also work. I just prefer mine like this because there's a way the flavors get really incorporated in together when you blend after they have already cooked. So we are going to remove our pork from the oven and put it outside because we cannot apply this when the fat is still down. So we are going to drain the fat. This may not happen in any other meats because pork really has a lot of fat as opposed to the rest of the meats like beef or goat's meat. So we drain this all fat. You can keep it, you can use it in frying any other thing, or if you don't really want to use it, you can pour it out. So we get our tomato sauce, and we're just going to pour it on top of the meat and rub it all through to make sure all the pieces are covered in tomato sauce before we put it back into the oven. So this is how it's looking. Already juicy, already looking yummy and edible, and Yeah, we are going to put it back into the oven for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, this is a longer process. It doesn't just cook in minutes. This is going to take you like 1.5 hours if you want to really get tender and juicy pork ribs. So we are done. This is how it's looking. This was the juiciest pork, and I think I already have my favorite pork recipe by now. I hope it's your favorite too. Thank you so much for watching up until this time, and I hope you liked this video. If you're a new person here, this is the first video of mine you've watched, please remember to subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment, share the link with your friends, and see you soon in my next video. Bye.